Hey y'all, I thought I'd pop back on here and take you for a little tour. So I mentioned in one of the videos that I have a large backyard with a lot of flowers, and my sorry, I have a phone call coming in. Um my Facebook people have seen it and possibly my Instagram people, but I'm gonna bring you out here so you can see, even though it's really sunny right now. Goosey, you wanna go back inside? Okay, first I'm gonna put my German Shepherd up. It's so hot, y'all. Okay, come on, Goose. Y'all have nicknames for your dogs? Like her name's Lucy, but we call her Goose. You know, short for Lucy the Goosey. Okay, come on. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this around so I can show y'all. It's not flipping. Flip. What's happening? Why won't this thing flip around? On the how in the world? Okay, I think all I'm doing is taking pictures. Fantastic. Okay, so how do I show y'all? Like this, I guess. Okay. So there's a lot of yuccas. A lot of yuccas. I think if anything happens to all the plants in the world, the yuccas are still going to be okay. Because they're going to populate no matter what. And I have a bunch of canis. I wish y'all were here. I would give y'all some. Y'all see this canis? I can't see out here because I have this sun on me. But I just pulled all of these. I have to keep pulling them because if there's too many in one spot, they won't bloom. And I keep having too many in one spot. So here is my little fern build. Let me see. Can y'all see that? You know those ferns that they have like in the rainforest all over the ground? I just love that look. So I'm trying to make myself a little tiny little fern bill over here. And then here's a Boston fern. And there's all kinds of trees and honeysuckle and crepe myrtles. And we got some new baby elephant ears. And these are some elephant ears that I thought didn't make it. Was it last year? Yeah, when we had the really bad cold weather. It killed a bunch of my plants, just like it did everybody's. And my trees are all okay, but there's a couple bushes that didn't make it. But these baby elephant ears, can y'all see those? I thought they were goners, and so I threw them in my compost pile. And then suddenly, I'm like, hey, there's elephant ears. And then here's my little asparagus fern, which I love these things. You'll see that. And then there's the other one, which has got the little spider plant thing on there. And y'all, I love these plants. Because you just need one, right? You just need this one little one right here. And you plant it, and like really quickly it gets big. And then it has its own babies. And then you plant more, and then it has more babies. And it just, I love it. Okay, and so this is, oh, I can't remember how to show y'all. This is the big old arbor that we built for a wisteria that the storm, I hope didn't kill. Let's just pray that it didn't. This is the base of what's left. I was hoping that, yeah, see, that's dead as a doorknob, but I'm hoping that maybe the bottom parts of these roots are still hanging on. See how thick this is? And the storm killed it. because last year it bloomed for the first time, the most gorgeous, like deep purple um, blooms. And my other wisteria only blooms once a year. This one was going to bloom twice a year, and the storm got it. So I have this little tiny tree growing over here by the bird bath. I have a lot of bird baths. And look at how well this spider plant is doing. It's got so many spiders. They're starting to all stick in the ground. Can y'all see all the spiders? And then here's the big elephant ears, which there was 2 like that last year, and then the storm got them. Like I said, I threw them in the compost pile, but then they came back. The roots did anyway, thank God. Another spider plant. Somebody just gave me one little tiny spider, and now it's like, I don't know, a year or 2 later, and I have all these spider plants. More baby fern, maybe baby elephant ears. Those are called Wandering Jew. I have purple and green. They were really, I had a lot of them maybe 2 years ago. And then the chickens that I had destroyed them. And I don't have the chickens any longer because I couldn't take care of them anymore with my back. But this is a Lady Banks. And she only gets flowers on her in the spring for like 2 weeks. And they're like buttercup yellow, and they're really, pretty. Oh, look at that. The crepe myrtle's starting to get fall colors on it already. Y'all see that? Okay, this was a big, this is the secret garden. And these are things I found in the trash. Somebody was thrown out. That's how I roll. So we just transplanted this huge Peggy Martin, and she's suffering right now. She's in a little bit of shock because she was back there where the bird bath is in the shade, and she wasn't blooming. And I was like, we have got to get her out in the sun. So we moved her out in the sun, and she's just a little shockish right now, but she's going to be okay, I think. There's like the daisy, there's like the geranium ones, and this is purple sage, even though it's not bloomed right now because it is the hottest part of the year down here. So everything's starting to get a little, oh, look at the dragonfly, y'all. That's a dragonfly. I just transplanted that little spider yesterday. And my strawberries, I haven't had any really big ones. They'll only be like this little size. But I'm going to go ahead and eat that one now. They're so sweet, y'all. In my studio. And then all the cannas. And then more yuccas. And then here's what it looks like if you don't pick the little spiders off and you just let them go. They make these little tiny white flowers that are so pretty and like delicate. This is the wisteria that I've had forever. And I thought that she wasn't doing well where she was, so I moved her. And then she looked bad. And I thought she might die, but I hung on to her anyway. And then we moved her out here. And now she's going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep. Someone gave me these shrubs, and they're starting to do really well. But this is my favorite one, the littlest one, with the color on it. And this wall, y'all, these vines right here in the tree, that used to be a solid row of these vines about, I don't know, 20-something feet tall. And we had like tornadic weather. And that brought down that tree, which has got stuff growing back on it again. And it brought down another tree. And so my whole wall was gone. And it's taken all this time just to get these vines to come back. And Now the mosquitoes are out here. It's hard to walk around without getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. And then here's all my bamboo. Did y'all see that? It took, everybody says bamboo is so invasive. It is, it's not invasive. It took me 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, just to get the bamboo that I've got, to get it to this thickness. I had put one, like, I don't know, one every 3 feet or one every 5 feet or something like that to get this row to be this big. It took a long time. And then we have concrete right here. So they really can't come out. So there's concrete there. There is concrete there. So they're surrounded by concrete. And they still snuck out and came here. But if you didn't want them, all you have to do is pull them or cut the tops and the whole dang thing dies. Or you can root rot them by just watering them because they don't like a lot of water, even though they're always by swampy, boggy areas. You can root rot them pretty quick. I've done it a couple of times myself. So I don't feel like they're hard to control because they're so easy to kill. But anyway, let me see. It's hard to tell what y'all are seeing because I can't see y'all because of the sun. And I can't flip this thing around. There's the crepe myrtle. Hope y'all can see that. And there's the other crepe myrtle and the other crepe myrtle. And then that last crepe myrtle is purple. I love my crepe myrtles. And then here's like a little fire pit area where we like to hang out. Anyway, that's the tour of the backyard, y'all. Hope y'all have a really good day.